Welcome back to a new episode of Comic Book Kingdom in the Comic Book Kingdom with your host, IQ420. Just recently went to a con over the last weekend. Let me try to think of what it was called. Claremore Comic-Con, that's where I was. And got to meet the original voice actor for Broly. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. His first name is Vic. He's a really cool guy, had great energy. He, of course, had the longest line at the con. But yeah, I did pick up one pop while I was there, and I had a few others that I already had in my collection that I got signed. So without further ado, we're going to get into what we got signed. Also, some of the new Dragon Ball Z pops that released. I did manage to get my hands on a couple of those, and yeah, so let's dig into this box and I'll show you guys what we got. Since this one's already on the table, this is actually one I bought at the con, Alphonse Elric. I do plan on getting him signed as well. So that's Exhibit A. This is part of the new Dragon Ball Z set. The new Super Saiyan Broly 6-inch pop. I got it signed and quoted, which it was quite expensive. $60 for the signature from Vic, $20 for the quote. So, guys, if you're going to go meet him, make sure you got your pockets right, because there was no deals cut. And even though I spent quite a bit, a little grip of money on them, I ain't getting no deals. So just make sure you got your money together. I also got this signed by Vic because I have a Broly currently signed by Johnny Youngbosh. I also have a Sabo statue signed by him as well. So we're going to go ahead and bust this out of the box. The only other time I've taken this out was at the con to get it signed. So set that box to the side. This guy's pretty big. Perfectly, and if you look on the inner tail, Vic signed it right in there. So my other Broly is actually signed in the same place by Johnny Youngbosh. He is, if I'm not mistaken, he looks a little smaller. Yeah, he's smaller than this one. So there you have it. OG Broly is a lot bigger than new Broly. Which I kind of figured that'd be the case anyways. It always did seem like in the anime that OG Broly was bigger. So it does. It checks out. It makes sense, you know. There we go. Broly. We'll push that over there and figure out a spot for Broly here in a minute. Probably put him up here with the rest of the stuff behind me. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a sec. Kakarot! And let's see. We have... We're already doing the Dragon Ball Z ones, we might as well just dive right into them. We have the Golden Frieza, which this is not part of the Broly set, but you know, Golden Frieza did get beat on by Broly, so you know, had to have that one. We have the Broly exclusive with the aura in the background, the green aura. It's got like rocks and stuff in it. Actually looks pretty cool. Yeah. And like I said, these ones have actually went up a little bit since they came out. The 6-inch pop is still priced at $25 if you can find them at GameStop. They have went up to $75. And the signed, I've only been able to find one signed variant, not of this though, of my legendary Super Saiyan Broly, which I got that one signed and quoted as well. This one quoted with an original Broly quote. The other one quoted with an original Broly quote from the Super Saiyan, from the Broly movie, actually. If you guys can read it. Maybe can't. Okay, I'll just read it to you guys. It says, "You, Kakarot, I choose you to be my first to be the first of my victims." So, yeah, we got that one quoted. This one is online, just signed, going for $95. So with the quote, I can imagine it's probably between, I don't know, 120 to 150 possibly. Again, that was just $80 just on signature and one quote. So then we have, let's do the rest of the Dragon Ball Z. So we did, here's the common Broly, and he's in a pretty dynamic pose. It looks pretty awesome, like he's about to attack. So that is regular Broly and exclusive Broly. Regular Broly is still trending at $12. So get you one of both if you can. I did not manage to get my hands on Chile yet, or Goku, or common Gogeta for that matter. But, you know, that does not mean that I won't eventually. So, then we have, I had to get the Super Saiyan God Vegeta common. I am looking forward to getting the pre-order exclusive Chalice version. I would love to find the Chase, seeing as the Chase is only going for $25. So I'm gonna kind of wait till they restock on Chalice. If they do, if they don't, then I'll try and find one online. But I did manage to get my hands on a Gogeta Chase quite early. The day that I went in to go get my Broly, they had dropped them back in January, and GameStop didn't call me to let me know. So I found them at another store, and it was about to close. Luckily, I made it over there in time, and the guy had this sitting on the counter and just asked me if I wanted to purchase it along with my Broly. So, you know, we don't pass on chases. So, yeah, that's how I ended up with that guy. As you can see, he's Super Saiyan, and he has his, what looks like a Kamehameha in his hand. Or maybe that's what the charting Kidan is. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that. I'm familiar with Dragon Ball Z, but not familiar with that term, charting Kidan. We also managed to get our hands on the Funko box of the Gogeta exclusives. So there you have it, Gogeta exclusive. And we did get a Chase in this, but first I want to show you the regular exclusives, which are beautiful, by the way. And I will have a couple of these up listed for sale, probably on Facebook and Mercari. But when it did originally drop just like with the Charting Key Dan, it originally dropped around $65, and the common was going for $50. But since I've recently checked, it's actually dropped down to $40, and the common back to $12. As far as the Gogeta Chase Super Saiyan Blue, that one was up to $125 and is now down to $95. It is a nice glow chase variant. Very happy with it. I'll probably be keeping one of the chase and one of the actual exclusive commons for myself and listing the other 4. Being that they are sold out, I probably won't be listing them for $15 a piece because you can't get them anymore. I'll probably list them somewhere around $25. That is all that I managed to get so far of the Dragon Ball Z series. So I did walk into a Books A Million, and I found this guy, the Chase Naruto. Now it's not worth a whole lot, and it's just a metallic chase, but hey, it's my first Naruto chase, so I'm excited about it. I definitely have no complaints on it. We do have 3 other items that I did get signed at the con, and we'll start it off with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Edward Elric, with a quote. Now I did see this one going for about $110 signed. They're only worth about $16. The chase is not very expensive anymore. So this is, if you want to get a cheap chase to get signed by Vic, this would be a perfect one. They're cheap to get, easy to get. There's a lot of them out there. And actually, yeah, that's actually my first signed chase. So you guys got to see that with me. Then we have, he also did the original voice for Sabo, Edward Elric, Broly, and Nagato, as well as Kid Obito, or Obito, however you guys want to pronounce it. But I got this quoted as well. It reads, "If Luffy ever calls for my help, no matter where I am, I'll be there." So, you know, I had to get something that embodied his brotherly love and loyalty, quoted on the side of there. I actually forgot to read you guys the quote that I got put on the side of Edward Elric, which was the quote, the promise that Al made to go back and get his little brother, save his body and stuff. It reads, "Al, listen, I'll come back for you. I swear, just you wait." That's kind of how he read it to me, so I was trying to copy the way he did it. And then, last but not least, we have our boy Nagato, leader of the Akatsuki. So, I did not get this one quoted, but I'm actually going to meet him again, hopefully in a couple of months in OKC. And I actually found out that he also did the theme song, 2 or 3 of the theme songs for One Piece. So if I can't manage to find R. Bruce Elliott, I'm definitely going to get one side of my One Piece ships when they get in. I'm going to get one signed with the quote from the song with his lyrics or whatever. But that's all I have for you guys today. Stay nerdy, stay geeky. See you guys around. Have a good night.